Welcome, welcome. Awesome. Now my camera's all close.
Can you guys hear me okay? Hello? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, great. Are we live? Have we started?
Yes, we are.
Well, we can't hear Austin.
We can't hear Austin.
Okay.
Austin, you're going to have to let me know why my camera's so zoomed in. Awesome. Well, we'll give a couple minutes for everyone to get in. Got an exciting show today. We have some surprise guests, or not surprise guests. We'll have some guests, have a live auction. We'll get into it. We'll give another minute or so. Have a live auction. We'll get into it. We'll give another minute or so. Where's that feedback coming from? Have a live auction. Oh, there we go. That's better. Austin, you let us know when we're ready to go. All right, let's get into it. So tonight we're going to introduce our Discord live auction. We have a nice Tyreek Hill yellow custom jersey. We saw there's some activity on the secondary marketplace for a black one, so we figured we'd throw a new one out there. We are going to have our guest TJ, who's the head of the Jolly Jokers, come introduce the project that we're partnered with for them, and talk about kind of what we're going to be doing with them and answer any questions. Next, we're going to preview Blitz number 4. And we're going to go through the items, give a little bit of context for each item. And then as well, we're going to finish it up with our AMA as we typically do. Joe's going to kind of give a little status on Shane Bieber. As well, we're going to answer any questions you might have. But nevertheless, Austin, why don't we kick off the live auction? So for those who are new, the live auction will be held on our Discord server. You can find that link on all of the platforms. Austin has a nice how-to for all those live auctions. And as well, we're now going to be featuring a live ticker on the bottom of this screen, so you'll be able to see real time as well as watch us what's going on. Austin, give us the thumbs up when it's ready to go, and then we'll get on to bringing on TJ. All right, auction is ready. You can place your bids right on Discord, and we will reach out to you for the final winner. Good luck, everyone. Awesome. Why don't we bring on TJ? TJ, how you doing?
Hello. Doing well. Been a while. How are we?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
The last time we were on a StreamYard actually was when I was on the OTM show. So I told Austin, I was like, hey, we need to be on their level of caliber. Nothing left.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. Got to live up to producer Coop and his magic from back in the day.
Well, we love it. We appreciate you joining. We're pumped about Jolly Jokers. We've been trying to spread the news a little bit in our Discord server over the last week or so since we introduced it last week. But we figured what better than to explain the project and explain what we're going to be doing than from the man himself. So we'll give you the floor.
Excellent. Yeah, I've definitely seen some Metabilia folks rolling into the Discord. So shout out to everyone that's joined. And yeah, I can just give kind of a quick introduction of myself, of kind of Own the Moment as a whole, and then specifically the Jolly Jokers project and how we're partnering with you and the team on making it happen. So yeah, my name is TJ, the co-founder, CEO of Own the Moment. For those that aren't familiar at Own the Moment, we have a content and analytics platform for sports NFTs like NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day. We also have a Web3 fantasy football game called the Owners Club, where people buy NFTs that they can then use to play in free-to-enter fantasy sports contests. So ran a full season of those last year with around $1.5 million in prizes, and are about to kick off our second season in the next couple of weeks. And of course, we have the the Jolly Jokers, which we're kind of using as a way to integrate a bit of the existing Own the Moment ecosystem, provide a ton of utility to the holders, and then also through our community partners program, kind of work with different communities in the space, bring people together, have a ton of fun, kind of cross community competitions. We even had our first one at the Open Championship last week. I think we had like 500 plus entries, which was awesome. So yeah, you can see a bunch of the community partners here, but the Jolly Jokers are a collection of 5,000 profile picture NFTs built on the Flow blockchain. So built on Flow, which is where Dapper Labs has also built products such as NBA Top Shot and NFL All Day. You can go in, it's integrated with your Dapper wallet. So if you have a Dapper account, you can simply use your balance to make a purchase. The mint price is $299. And with that, there comes quite a few pieces of instant utility. So one of the main things is that over the course of, you will get lifetime access to OTM Premium. So in August, majority or a large portion of our website, some of the more edge-seeking tools are going behind a paywall. There will be two ways that you can access that. You can pay a standard subscription, which is a $200 annual fee, just with your credit card, like you would with kind of any subscription platform. Or if you own a Jolly Joker, you can log in, connect your wallet, and you will automatically get lifetime access to those tools for Top Shot and All Day. So, ton of value there right away. And then we're also going to be hosting exclusive token-gated sports contests using the Jolly Joker. And the immediate mint incentive is that we are having 3 different best ball tournaments that people will get packs into. Wow, this is great that you guys got the graphics all queued up. I didn't even know that I was going to get all this. This is nice. Love it. Makes it easier for me. I'm like, I don't even have to look at notes. I just have to look at the screen. So there's a total of 100K in prizes for these contests in 3 different sections. So how it will work is the base level contest is called the Extra Point. So for this, every Jolly Joker that is minted will receive a best ball pack for the Extra Point contest. So if you purchase 1, you'll get 1 pack. If you purchase 3, you'll get 3 packs. Purchase 15 or mint 15, you get 15 packs. So that's the first one. The second one, called the Field Goal, this has the largest prize pool at $50,000. And this is for anyone that mints 3 or more Jolly Jokers. And then it's 1 entry per user. So if you mint 3 Jolly Jokers, you get 1 entry into the Field Goal contest, and you also get your 3 entries into the Extra Point. And then the final one is the Touchdown, $20,000 prize pool. This is for anyone that mints 6 or more Jolly Jokers. So if you mint 6 Jokers, you would get 1 entry into the Touchdown, 1 entry into the Field Goal, and then your 6 entries into the Extra Point for a total of 8 entries.
Oh, I didn't realize it's stacked.
Yep.
Oh,
yep,
wow.
Correct. So, I think the Field Goal and the Touchdown are going to be pretty high for any like EV seekers out there. I think they're going to be pretty high value just in terms of like the number of entries, especially because it's single entry. So it's, the number of unique people that are minting 3 plus or 6 plus, and 70K in prizes between those. So I think that should be a nice incentive for people to mint multiple.
So TJ, for our group, we don't that may not know what EV stands for.
Okay. Yes, there we go.
Talk to our group about
how So this is the Own the Moment special. I'm not even the EV guy on Own the Moment. It's my co-founder Justin. But so EV is expected value. So essentially, just like so for example, I don't know. Say there's 300 people that mint 3 or more Jokers. So now you have a 300 person contest with $50,000 in prizes, which would create an EV of whatever 50,000 divided by 300 is. And so it's just kind of like your expected return by competing in the contest. And for people that don't know the Owners Club, that's definitely something that you can check out. You can go to the website, toc.otmnft.com. But the best ball game is like, I believe, one of the easiest ways to play fantasy football. So how it works is that you receive a pack of cards. In that pack, you open it up, and there's 20 cards that are randomized that you receive. And then from that 20 that you've opened, you create a 12 card lineup, you mint that lineup as its own NFT, and then we automatically calculate your optimal score for you each week. So it's not any weekly management. You're simply opening your pack, making your lineup, minting your lineup, and then it gets automatically entered into the contest.
So you're telling me that I don't have to scour the waiver wires at the
Nope.
late at night?
No waiver wire action needed. It's no, I mean, it was a lot of fun. We did it for the playoffs last year. People really enjoyed it. And we're going to be doing it again in, like early August is when we're going to be releasing the first version of our best ball pack. And then the tradition. So these are like the Joker related games. And then there's going to be two other tournaments where you can buy packs into the early bird best ball tournament or the main event best ball tournament. And packs are $10 each. That is also built on Flow and has the Dapper wallet integration. So you can come in, pay with your Dapper balance if you have one, just use a credit card if you have that, and $10 a pack and no limit on how many packs people are able to purchase.
TJ, would you mind getting into how the Metabilia community, our existing community, can help work together to support?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so when you come into mint a Jolly Joker, how it's going to work is that there's going to be a drop down with all of our community partners. And so you can select Metabilia as your community. And what that will do is basically tie Metabilia to your wallet. And so 10% of whatever you mint for, whatever your minting cost is, 10% of that will go directly to the Metabilia community wallet that Noah and Joe and team can kind of do whatever they feel is best to reinvest in the community. And then also on our secondary marketplace, 50% of all the royalties from your transactions in your wallet will also go to the Metabilia community wallet. So just a way to kind of, create a mutually incentivized thing here where we're partnering with a bunch of communities that are doing awesome stuff in the space, but then they also get some skin in the game to earn some cash for their own communities. And then the future vision is also to have cross-community various contests. So, like last year we did an NCAA tournament bracket with the Owners Club people. We did a pool for the NBA playoffs, a bunch of those different things. And so we'll be running fun contests like that from the Jolly Jokers. And in that, you'll be able to identify as one of the Metabilia community members and kind of represent your community in the leaderboard versus some of the other communities in the space.
That's awesome.
So for whatever it's worth, I think our friends at OTM have always been ahead of the curve as far as utility and how to think about an NFT having long-term value. So I continue to commend TJ Coop and Justin on all that. I think in a lot of ways, they are now ahead of the curve on creating community. And I think unlike some Discords that are have really sharp elbows about talking about other projects, et cetera, I think their goal is to create that central place for people to interact. And not only, do we want to talk about our own product, but we want to know what other people are doing. We're not afraid of criticism over here at Metabilia. We want to know what other people are saying about other projects, and we want to learn. So I think they have a very good vision on where we think the community's headed in the future.
Couldn't have said it better myself, and I agree that a lot of our community members are all big sports fans who obviously love competing and putting their sports knowledge to the test. So I'm excited that in a larger scope we're able to align with the Jolly Jokers and have it in a fun way, but as well get be a part of the ecosystem and get to do a lot of really cool things to help grow this community and share what we're doing with other like-minded individuals such as what we have here with Jolly Jokers.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, all of the communities that are involved are sitting at this intersection of sports and NFTs. And, there's a ton of like-minded people, mutual interests, mutual kind of things that we like when it comes to sports and NFTs. And yeah, I really like the way Joe said it there. It's not about trying to be, exclusive. And it's like only Jolly Jokers. Like, no, this is for people to have a place where everyone can come together, learn about other projects, people from Metabilia coming in and learning about what some of these other partners are doing. We've got a great mix of people that are doing anything from content about sports NFTs to running their own projects built on Flow to building metaverses for sports, like tons of different cool things going on with our partners, and definitely excited to have the Metabilia folks in there.
And I see T-Man is the high bid on the Tyreek Hill signed jersey. And for those who don't know, I actually met T-Man in person at the Owners Club event.
July final.
And yeah, that was awesome.
We were joking earlier today that or maybe serious. No, we were saying Tio's the next live finals at T-Man's. He owns like a bowling alley bar type of thing.
Oh,
so
yeah.
We're saying, all right, T-Man's bowling alley, and then one of the other members was like,
we'll give away one
from Miami to the bowling alley, like really upgrading over there on the moment. But no, T-Man is awesome. He was we had a great time in Miami, and he's always in the mix. So
yes,
shout out T-Man.
So why don't we get to some questions? I see a couple poking in. This is for you, TJ. I've seen a Jolly Joker with the PM number 15 jersey on. Will there be any JA 17 jerseys? And if so, do you know how many? I know we have a lot of Josh Allen fans in our.
You know what? I do not believe that we have a JA on the list right now, but we do have we have a couple sports jerseys, as you can see here. This is kind of a teaser of our golden goats that we're calling them, that are gold skinned, gold necklaced jokers that may or may not be representative of athletes that are out there in various leagues. But
there's a couple more goats.
Couple more, but so these aren't the full goats though. These are but yeah, these are just the jerseys. So like when people go to mint, you could end up with one of these random jerseys on your Joker, or you could end up with one of the 15 golden goats. So we expect them to be kind of the most rare and in demand Jokers that will exist.
So we'll need you to come on another time and then break down all the tiers and all the levels of all of them. But
definitely.
Awesome. Question from Big Hank: how will the Jolly Jokers work year over year? Do you need to buy a new one next year for whatever contests next year, or how is it going to work?
Yeah, so there's one collection of the Jolly Joker. So there's 5,000 of them being minted, and that's the only amount that there ever will be. So this will continue to be something that we lean into in coming seasons. The Jolly Jokers is definitely a core part of our kind of overall strategy at Own the Moment. But expect various contests and competitions and such to continue, and also to continue building out the community, building out the different levels of utility associated with the Jokers. But yeah, this is a one-time collection that is good for life, and it's not like it gets replaced by anything in year 2.
Well, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
For sure. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, and like, we talk a lot about the utility, and that's certainly a key piece of it. That's, a large reason of why we've waited so long to launch this collection. Like, because this is something we've been talking about for at least a year, right? And we never felt good about launching a project that didn't have what we thought to be really solid utility. And so we kind of took the opposite approach to a lot of projects, where a lot of people, they launched the PFP with this promise of the roadmap and all the utility that they're going to deliver. Instead, we launched the Fantasy Game Owners Club, build out that utility, have continued to build out the analytics platform, and now we're kind of layering the NFT and the PFP on top of the foundational utility that we've already built, which I think in most businesses that's how it works, right? You got to like prove something out a little bit first, and then you kind of launch your initiative. So I'm happy with how we've ordered things, and I think the market's also at an interesting inflection point where it's been rough for a couple months, and I think people are ready to have something to be excited about. And I think between the Jolly Jokers, between the Owners Club coming up, between the other game Rumble that we have for NFL All Day, I think there's gonna be a lot of fun ways to get involved with sports and NFTs over the next couple of weeks.
And just to confirm, the Jolly Jokers, they'll be available to be resold on a secondary market, and if so,
Correct.
Where?
Yep. Yeah, so it's going to be on our own on our own platform. So we're going to have our own marketplace. We had our own marketplace for the Owners Club last year. We're going to have our own marketplace for that as well. And then the Jolly Jokers will be layered into their own marketplace in addition.
Okay. Question from Hawkwind, who I know is very, very active in both of our communities. No pack sales, right? As you want to control the supply to demand ratio. Is that
no pack sales?
Hawkwind, did I word that correctly, or was there?
Well, so and Hawkwind was in our town hall, I believe, earlier. I mean, I'm thinking that this is, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, thinking this is about the season 2 Owners Club packs. Basically what we talked about earlier was with the fantasy game, the Owners Club, is that we are not like committing to a supply number for that. Instead, we feel that the best gaming ecosystem is created when the supply, the demand, the secondary marketplace, and the prize pools are all, in the right ratio. And so by creating a system where we are remaining flexible and able to match the supply to the demand that we have, that is kind of our intention. So what we are doing is we're minting 50,000 packs to start, and then we are going to make them available in tranches, right? So we haven't released the exact numbers yet, but say there's 10,000 available to start or 15,000 available to start, and then we have that drop. And then once that sells out, we move on to, opening up another pack whenever the demand is kind of aligned there. So that was, I don't know if that was the question, but it's a good topic to touch on anyways, because we reviewed that earlier at the Owners Club town hall that we had in our Discord.
Got it. Well, I appreciate you breaking that down, but are there looks like no further questions. Are there any parting words you'd like to share?
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Drop date and what we need to do to get involved.
Yeah. So the pre-order stuff starts on Friday this week. The minting, we do not have an exact minting date yet, but pre-order mints will likely be right in the first week of August, and then the public sale will follow on that. So early August is kind of the answer. Early August is when we're going to be minting Jolly Jokers, minting Owners Club packs. So that's kind of when it's full go, pedal to the metal. In the meantime, over the next week here, people will be able to start putting in their pre-orders. So yeah, I would say in terms of like action items, definitely make sure you're joining the Jolly Jokers Discord. I actually saw some people were popping in there. Coop's saying hi to you in there.
Make sure you
join the Jolly Jokers Discord. We've got a poker tournament going on tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern. So this is the second. We had a poker tournament 2 weeks ago. We got like over 130 people. I think we're trying to really blow it out here. We've got some community partners donating some prizes as well. So having some fun tomorrow night with poker, kicking into the pre-orders, and really ramping things up the next couple of weeks.
And we are also going to be donating an event NFT and rumor to that. And then rumor has it that Joe will be participating.
Oh, look at this.
And I might as well.
There we go.
How long is it going to take? If it starts at 9:30, I got to get up early on Friday morning. Is it going to be like 3 hours, or can I just keep moving all in?
We try. I think last time it was maybe 2 hours. It goes quick, but then like I think we're tinkering with the structure a bit, because it kind of like the last couple people, it took a while. So
is there a buy-in? Is there a buy-in, or is it free?
Nah, it's just free. It's just free on the Club GG app.
Nice.
So you download the app, play in there. It's a mobile app, and so if you do it on desktop, it's like a mobile emulator. So it's not like a full-on PokerStars software or anything like that. But it was fun.
People were chatting. The first person eliminated or the last person eliminated.
There you go.
Anything
in
between is not a good thing.
The Ricky Bobby strategy. If you're not first, you're last.
Just
love it.
Well, TJ, thank
Awesome.
you. We're gonna keep dropping the links and getting people over to the Jolly Jokers. But we appreciate you taking the time, and we look forward to having some fun.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys, so much. Good to see you again. We'll see you in the Discord.
Thanks, TJ.
Bye.
Sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to throw you in there.
No, I'll play. It's just those things take forever. I don't have the patience to play tournament poker.
Well, I definitely feel you there. But tomorrow, the poker tournament's not the only fun thing going on. We're going to introduce the Blitz number 4 and quickly go through some of the items. Austin, if you want to cue that up.
Awesome. Good work by the graphics team.
What'd you say?
Great work by the graphics team.
Really this one was cool. We're going with the throwback theme, so kind of going through the items. I would like to consider myself a pretty big sports fan, but I will admit I did not know who Ed Buddy was, and if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, I apologize, Ed. But that is a 1964 signed Topps 1993 card. When we got these in, I thought this was really cool. So we're excited that we could have a fun way to roll this one out. Awesome. Next, this one of the Grail items. This ball is signed by every Kansas City Chiefs Hall of Famer. I will say it does not have Patrick Mahomes or Travis Kelce yet, but this is a really one of a kind item, and you can see by the different signatures that someone took the time to go piece these together, and it's a really cool piece of memorabilia, especially if you're a Chiefs fan. And hopefully, the person who is able to bring this one home is motivated to make sure that there are a couple more signatures to added to it pretty soon. Icky, this one is an Icky Woods signed mini helmet. We actually had Icky Woods attend one of our events during the playoffs last season. Joe graciously donated to Icky's charity. But this is a cool Bengals throwback helmet. So if you're familiar with the what was the Scoop commercial? Why am I blanking?
The Scoop commercial?
What they were doing with Icky Woods? No.
Oh, when he was doing cold cuts.
Yeah, or the cold cuts.
That's me.
Yeah.
Cuts.
Awesome. The Josh Allen throwback mini helmet. I know this is a sore helmet to see for a lot of Bills fans. I could see Joe cringe. As a Giants fan, we love to see the red throwback helmets because it means Super Bowl victories for us. But for fellow Bills fans like Joe, it's a cool piece, and we've heard rumors that it's potentially making a comeback. I'm not sure how official that is, but a nice mix on the Josh Allen memorabilia that we have out there. This item in our next one is a throwback to, if you would call it, the quote unquote glory years of the San Diego Chargers, when they had some of the biggest names in football. Sean Merriman, for those who don't remember, was a sack machine. So this is a cool piece. Christian Okoye. For those who don't remember, the Christian Okoye was what beast in I believe it was the 90s, right? The Nigerian Thunder, right? That was the nickname.
I believe he was the Nigerian Nightmare.
Nightmare. Oh my gosh, Nigerian.
Late 80s, early 90s.
A force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he had these huge shoulder pads. If anybody ever remembers it.
Next piece, we have a Carson Palmer signed Bengals jersey. If you were with us for the Bengals Gym AMA when he joined us, he shared his thoughts on what Carson Palmer means to the Bengals. Nevertheless, still a Bengals legend at the quarterback position, and the number 9 before the number 9 that we have now. So cool piece in Bengals history.
That's quarterback to come out of USC.
Until Malachi Nelson.
True.
Next piece, throwing it back to Ray Lewis, Baltimore Ravens legend. What's defines the Ravens in its entirety. So this is a cool piece that is a nice piece for any collection. Next, we have our Phillip Rivers throwback helmet. So if you'll notice, this is an N94 helmet, which is a lot different than the speed reps that we have a lot of the Justin Herberts on, or a lot of our other pieces on. You can notice that it's a different colored face mask. It's the old logo structure. This is a throwback helmet, obviously signed by Phillip Rivers, which is in line with the ones that he wore. LT. So we do a lot of we have a partnership, and Joe, you could probably break it down a little bit better, with LaDainian Tomlinson, and he's a legend in not only the Chargers world, but in the NFL space. So we wanted to throw it back with the legendary running back. Next, for our Buccaneers fans, for Ludo, for Chase, we have a Warren Sapp, one of the NFL greats, on this Tampa Bay Buccaneers jersey, similar to the one that they wore in their Super Bowl appearance in the early 2000s. And that is all. So we're excited. Thursday, tomorrow at 3 o'clock. We'll see you there. We'll follow up with the prices again. You can find them in the Discord. But we're excited to release those tomorrow again in our throwback theme. But nevertheless, let's get into some questions and some overall points. Joe, do you want to take it off?
Sure. Just some updates on Shane Bieber. So we will be suspending sales of Shane Bieber member NFTs on this Friday at 3 p.m. So if you haven't bought yet, you have till Friday, 3 p.m. And then the first event NFT will be released next Wednesday for Shane.
3 p.m. Eastern time.
That's correct.
Great. Okay, so now we'll get into some questions. I know we just addressed the DK Jets question from earlier. Any update on the event NFT burn missions?
We're working on it. I think there's some technological roadblocks with the way that the DraftKings marketplace is set up today. I think two pieces of it are being able to connect an API into our functionality to make sure we know what people own, but also we're sorting through the notion of how to push versus pull a burn mission. So right now, without getting into all the weeds, DraftKings marketplace is set up as a private custodial wallet for all of its users. So we're trying to figure out the cleanest interface for that. People can segregate a set of their NFTs and trade them in for prizes. But it's top of mind for us, and hopefully we'll work through with it as quickly as possible for DraftKings. No update on timing, unfortunately.
So you touched on the custodial wallet. Are there any plans to allow use of OpenSea or portability for the Metabilia NFTs?
Yeah, that's one solution. I know that DraftKings and Autograph went through some process to allow for a storefront on OpenSea. We're not really sure, how much behavior is happening on OpenSea today, but that's potentially one solution to get to burn missions as quickly as possible. It's something that we want to offer as far as portability, nonetheless. But it also could be a potential solution for us on the burn missions as well. So we're investigating that now.
Who is the most likely to be the next release? Musgrove, Jason Dominguez, who, in case you missed it, hit a absolute bomb in the MLB Futures game, or Tatis?
It's Musgrove is the most likely. I think you'll see Musgrove, you'll see Dominguez, and then trying to figure out what to do with Fernando Tatis right now, given that he doesn't have a timeline for his return.
Awesome. So I don't think no further questions right now.
Yeah, I know we covered a lot yesterday at yesterday's town hall, and then the impromptu call on Monday. So people are probably tired of hearing us.
I can't blame them. But awesome. So if no other questions, we'll wrap it up early, but we'll still be in the server.
Did we announce a winner for that yellow Tyreek Hill jersey?
Austin, was it T-Man? Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve came in for the snag. Congratulations on that purchase. Austin will be reaching out to you in Discord. We'll open up one of the lounges for you. But congratulations on that. We'll get that shipped out ASAP. But appreciate you all for joining us. If you have any more questions, feel free to drop them in the Discord server. We'll be around for a little bit. But thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, everyone.